Happy Valentine's to my daughter number 4, Miss Bailey, my youngest and the little princess of my life. So when she was little, she would bring me Valentine's Day cards home from school, and I was her first Valentine's. And then we would have C's candy together. Now, Bailey is all grown up, and she has her own Valentine's, and now she's having chocolate martinis for Valentine's. I love that kid. She's one of my favorites. So happy Valentine's Day, Bailey. Your dad loves you, and so does the laundry fairy, and Caddy too. Love.
So here's a quick list of a few things I love about Haley. I love that she's self-sufficient, she lives on her own, and that she pays her own cell phone bill. I love her choice in friends. I think she has good instincts and is a really good judge of character. I love how much she adores her niece and her nephew. I love that she's a dog person. I really love her sense of humor, and I love that she stands by her convictions. I'm just really proud of her, and I love the young, strong woman that she's become.
Well, this is fun. I get to talk about my girls. I'm so lucky. I'm very fortunate. I have 2 great daughters and a wonderful wife, and they've been just the best you can imagine. I'm very lucky as a dad. Haley has been probably the best kid you can imagine from the day she was born. She had such a sweet attitude and just a great little outlook on life, and she's kept that great attitude till she's a lovely, beautiful lady. And I can't wait for the next month or two, but over the past year, it's been really fun watching her and Allison do the planning for the wedding. It's just been really nice seeing there's just how they care about everybody, and they always want to make things really nice for everybody, and they're the best. So I'm very lucky as a dad and as a husband. Thanks.
What do I love about the women in my life? Well, aside from my mom, the main women in my life are my wife Lori and my daughters Mary and Susan. Each of them has different things that I love about them. What I love about Mary is that she makes things happen. It can be forming up a softball team, organizing an event with friends, or making a crazy video like this one. She thinks it up and takes the initiative and makes it happen. She's also very determined. When she's starts to dig in, she pushes it through to the end and is a bulldog competitor whenever that need arises. Mary's also empathetic. She reads the room, is considerate of others' feelings, and is always trying to respond to that. So these are the things that I love about the women in my life.
Back in the early days when we moved to this place from Mira Mesa, we had all kinds of problems with the house. And we still do have a lot of problems with the house, but one of the things that came up within the first few years was that we had a big water main leak. And one day I came outside and saw that my front yard was filled up with water and I couldn't figure out what it was. Not long I determined that it was coming from the main line coming from the street. And I knew that it was going to cost me a lot of money to get a plumber out here because there was going to be a lot of labor that it was involved, and plumbers are not cheap, probably $100 an hour. And I thought, geez, the least I can do is try to do the labor part. So I started digging, thinking that maybe it's a couple hours work, but lo and behold, it was more than a couple hours work. It was probably about 15 hours work. Had to go down about 6 feet and down about 15 feet towards the street. And in doing so, it was nothing but rock. In those days, the kids depended on me a lot. I got their lunches ready for school, and I was the person that drove them around to the things they needed to do. I was the main guy for them, but I was busy at that time digging that hole, so they were like wandering free, getting into trouble. Instead of doing that, though, Lael decided that she was going to come out and help me. And I had a couple of different digging picks, and she came out there and for hours at a time would help me dig to get to this main line. I thought it wouldn't last long, but she actually put in some hours worth of work. And the reason I bring it up is because one of my friends who came out to help me once, Greg Rose, when he came over, he saw Lael digging, and he was impressed by that. Thinking that this was a short time thing, he came by the next day, and lo and behold, Lael was out there again digging the hole. Eventually, we got to the main line and we were able to patch it up, and we probably saved about $30,000 worth of cost to do it ourselves. The reason I bring this up is because this is probably 22 years ago when this happened. But I'm still in contact with Greg once a week because he goes to my church, and he always brings that up, about how impressed he is with Lael and how she was never afraid to work.
Okay, I don't know where to begin. She's smart, she's fun, she's caring. Everyone we meet, just tells me how much they love her and how great she is. So I certainly have very fond memories of all the time that we've gotten to spend together. Maybe except for hiking, because she's always giving me that look, because I'm not walking fast enough.
Okay, you're going to talk about hiking? You're not going to talk about ball?
Well, I'm a little bit surprised, as athletic as she is, how very little interest she has in actually playing with balls. But, maybe except at the dog park, she's always trying to steal everyone else's ball.
Okay, wait a second. You're supposed to be saying something about Rachel.
Rachel? No, Rachel loves balls. Are you kidding me? Softball, football, volleyball, kickball, even pickleball. I mean, just name a ball. So it really comes down to being a little more serious, of course, but you are very much my number one puppy. I love and appreciate everything that you do every day, and I just wanted to make sure that you knew that I love you and you're my number one puppy. Happy Valentine's Day. Well, that shouldn't have... Hey, go get your leash. Come on, go get your leash. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
You have questions for me? Just talk about Christy.
Yeah.
What about Christy do we like so much? Well, first of all, we're going to start by saying we love her more and more than we could understand. She's just such a wonderful girl. She's funny, she laughs, she's smart in school, she's good at sports, and we like her friends a lot, and I think all of her cousins about her age and all of her relatives, she's wonderful. And most of all, she brings a smile to everybody's face. She brings happiness and joy, and just such a sense of community to anywhere she lives. In our house, she's got everybody happy to be there, and whenever she goes somewhere, I think she looks out for others to make sure that everybody's part of the group. And those are some of the things we like about her, but one thing I say that most of all is she takes up the key to my heart, and I would love to have her with me for every single day of the entire life coming ahead.
So tell me, Dad, what do you like about your daughter, Christina?
Well, I think the things I like most about Christina is you could take the simplest things that we've done together and make them wonderful. I can remember it could be as simple as you and I getting gas for your car. And you made that into something really special. And I loved it. And I liked all of our things that we did together, like on our father-daughter dance. And when we built your desk together, that was really great. I love that. And you're just such a wonderful person. You can turn those simple things into really memorable events. You even got to take me out to that Bob Seger concert at your college, and I love that too. You've grown into a really beautiful and strong woman, and I think you get that strength from your mom and my mom and my grandparents, and I see that in you now. And you and Adam are going to go out and and do great things with your new family. You'll always be my little girl, and have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I love you.
Happy Galentines Day. This is to all the ladies in my life that love some Hawaiian adventure. I just wanted to let you know how much you mean to me and all the great memories that we've had throughout the years. And I certainly appreciate my 2 daughters and my wife and all of the love that they've given me over all the years, and I don't think I'd be able to get through life without my special ladies. Love you. Hope you have a great adventure. Bye. Here's another video from my adventurer, Jane/Gabby. Love you. Hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and may all your wildest dreams come true. Bye.
Hi. I feel lucky and privileged to have so many capable, confident, adventurous, loving, and caring women in my life. Just to name a few, my mom, my sister, my wife, and my daughters, Caitlin and Kendra. They all share variations of the same characteristics. I also know many wonderful women and girls beyond those, and but the list is long, so let's just get right to it. I'm going to focus in on Kendra. Kendra was the 3rd child, so she had to make her world in an already fairly complicated world. She had her older sister and her older brother, and she still loves the family aspects of adventure and sports and dance. And she figured out she didn't need to be just like her sister or brother. She could be her own person. And we sometimes joke that Kendra was out there kind of riding her own wave. Anyway, if there's anyone you need as an advocate for you, Kendra's the person. If there's anyone who can communicate, Kendra can do that. And anyone who's just going to help everyone get better, let's all just get along, Kendra is that person. So I obviously love her dearly. And again, my heartfelt love and appreciation goes to all these women who've made my life and the world a better place. Love you all. Cheers. Bye.
Things I love about Courtney. Well, she's my favorite second daughter. She's very intelligent. She's very athletic, very friendly. Love all that. Be fun to be around. And she and I go back and forth, but we love it. And she looks like me. Happy Valentine's Day, Courtney.
Hi there. For Valentine's Day, I wanted to share with you 2 pictures of us, which I treasure very much. First, this one. Obviously, we were both much younger back then. This reminds me of when you were baby bear, and we used to spend our time playing and exploring. You would be on my back in your backpack, and at the end of a long day, you'd fall asleep, and we'd have to gently take you out of the backpack and put you to bed. I love how we're looking at each other. You were the apple of my eye then, and still are. And then this one. Years later, when you're all grown up, a smart and confident woman ready to go out and explore the world. Your mother and I are so proud of the person you've become, what you accomplish at work, in the studio with clay, with your baking in the kitchen. And we're so happy that you have such a wonderful group of friends. So happy Valentine's Day, Bear. We love you very much.